243 polling stations, 430 are in Imphal East, 512 in Imphal West, 227 in Bishnupur, 318 in Churachandpur and 165 in Southern Hills, Kangpokpi. Congress and BJP candidates are in straight fight in Sekmai, Mayang Imphal and Nambol Assembly constituencies in this assembly poll. 8,404 polling personnel are being utilized. 16 polling stations for women are set up for the first time in Manipur, 10 in Imphal West and 6 in Bishnupur district. Women polling personnel are being used in 15 polling stations in Churachandpur district. A large number of security personnel are deployed in the polling stations to prevent from any unwanted incidents during the poll. Meanwhile, due to technical defect of EVM machines, voting began from 8:30 a.m. at some polling stations, including 13/15 Chingamaka High School in Singzam Assembly constituency. Election campaign for the second phase has reached high peak in None district. Union Minister for Road Transports and Highway and Shipping Nitin Gadkari today campaigned for BJP candidate Adil Pamay of Mumbai Assembly constituency. The rally was held at Common Ground, None. MP Prahlad Singh Patel, National Secretary BJP ST Morcha, Yuvraj Booth and many leaders of the party attended the rally. Addressing the gathering, Nitin Gadkari said Manipur needs capability for development, right decision-making capacity and corruption-free and transparent administration. Manipur needs good schools, colleges, engineering college, polytechnic, vocational training centers, jobs, IT and biotechnology. In Bishnupur district, a total number of 1,67,994 voters will decide the fate of 21 candidates. Voting started from 7 this morning at 227 polling stations in 6 assembly constituencies. The 6 assembly constituencies of Bishnupur districts are Nambol, Oinam, Bishnupur, Thanga, Kumbi and Moirang. Candidates of all political parties came out to cast their votes in their respective polling stations. 50% voters turned out to exercise their right till 1 p.m. in Bishnupur district. First phase polling in 6 assembly constituencies of Churachandpur district was concluded peacefully except for some miscreants tried to capture votes in some polling stations. However, the situation was brought under control by enforcing additional forces at the said polling stations. DC R. Sudan said the EVMs of all polling stations except those of Tipaimuk constituency will be sent to district headquarters today itself. The percentage of voters recorded in Tipaimuk is 73.76, 69.05 in Thanlon, 82.8 in Henglep, 72 in Churachandpur, 61.92 in Saikot and 71.75 in Singhal. The DC appreciated the fact that high percentage of voters turned up to cast their votes today.
I won't say this booth captured as such, but I only say that they got information about it. Okay. So whether it has been captured or not, it will be a part of the scrutiny process. It can't be at this point of time. Nevertheless, what I would specifically say is that there are sensitive areas, of course, cause of concern is certainly there, and it is being addressed. Other constituencies we are receiving inputs from other constituencies also. So everywhere the input says that by and large the poll is going on smoothly.
PRJA candidate of Thangmaiban Assembly constituency, Irendro, was hospitalized after some unknown persons assaulted him at Thangmaiban Sinamlekai around 11:30 this morning. He has been admitted to RIMS hospital. The assault caused injuries on his head, chest and back, it is reported. Speaking to media persons, Irendro said he will take help against those involved in assault.
Chumna vote le pase kyamu am kai bno ai khang de koi sinam le kai da tha hu mari je koi ki poster ju thelande house campaign ju chalande piran ju yungande adagi publicity chapadu ju kauthore table tha jabdu ju langthore main road ta nahan tang amada rally da chappa su car dagi chingtharaga nung thomani ngasi koi election ni police myam laigani kem tawroi haibaga koi phawga chappa gatani car khamaga moi ahum mari Pratap Lesang Temga Mani Tombaga Flag when a chingtalaga flag na Padava the Calais, when Muxaga Tabak is the kin Hulu Mario Chile, I nakong anima who tadri Mangagale. I don't Aina has any with the Aina Kari around at the board lepase masi Kanana nothing thing is a Gunda Toga have target the jail, Chamutai Mouse, Magi Matakta in a case Pangani.
Many candidates of different political parties appeal to the electorate to cast their votes for the competent candidates without any fear. Congress candidate Speaker T.H. Lokeshwar in Kundrapam Assembly Constituency, BJP candidate of Langthawal Assembly Constituency, O. Joy LJP candidate of Nauria Pakhang Lakpa Assembly Constituency K. Manoranjan, Congress candidate of Paso Assembly Constituency A.K. Mirabai, Trinamool Congress candidate of Nauria Pakhang Lakpa Dr. S. Manaukton, BJP candidate of Konthausam Assembly Constituency Dr. S. Ranjan appeal to the electorate to cast their votes for the candidates of their choice peacefully.
Democracy sa balay bang man matpanjaba magi symbol da thadabiraga karam na khwai phi debak ngak pada karam na khwai phagada ha candidate khanbiraga na mai mapam thadana baidana miyam phumdai ai keni mosla appeal tawjari
election da so but change amne aina forward and the purpose of this election, if the voter is very much conscious and understand about it, I am sure that it will bring about a real change in Manipur.
Okay, yamne inge tamna santi leina okay thadaba irang thuktanaba afaba mire phanna pandamda ko chamhin gadabuni aduna afaba okay kendra ma pukhanna bhuna veda nauria gi praja singi sajok changi
yang punamak chu thopirak amadi aikoi democracy gi wahan thokta miyamna pamjaba magi pamjaba aikoi chibol duda soidana maki vote thadabiu haina ai miyam da so appeal tawjari
ai sungkhan bada handaki koi voter miyam je vote thadaba jam haire aduga vote thadabagi kanosi awareness piriba kangbuna piriba kanosi awareness fajana yawren lawe adu manipur gi naharol ayamba dagi vote thadariba kangbusi manipur si awon bama
Spokesperson of National People's Party NPP and Joy Kumar said a good administration could be brought about by electing good representatives, not by the political party. He said this during an exclusive conversation with the ISTV News. He further said there is no questions of good or bad party. If the elected representative is good, then the party the good candidates, not with the party, he aided. Sapam Kunjikishore of NEIDP has said that the culture of distributing money for votes has failed in the first phase assembly polls held in 38 assembly constituencies today. He said people have started to denounce the elite's culture of buying votes by rich political parties. Even though NEIDP is a new political party, it did not have any fear contesting the election against the rich political parties. Sapam Kunjikishore asserted. Yumnam Devan, a resident of Mayang Imphal Chabung Company, fainted while on duty. He was stationed as polling personnel at polling station number 19/14 Juvenile Club, Sagolban Tera Sapam Bairap of Sagolban Assembly Constituency. He was admitted to RIMS Hospital for further treatment. Workers of Congress and BJP clash over proxy voting at Hairangwaithong High School polling station number 13/11 in Singzamay Assembly Constituency. However, police brought the situation under control before the situation went out of control. According to reports received from the presiding officer, the clash happened in front of the polling station just a few minutes before the closing time of voting. However, the incident did not cause any disturbance to the voting. Those who stood in the queue were allowed to cast their votes. Out of 771 voters of the polling stations, 666 cast their votes. The EVMs and polling personnel were taken away by the security personnel. The traditional ritual performed annually on every first Saturday in the month of Meitei calendar, Lamta, that is March, known as Lamta Thangza, was performed widely in the state today. First Saroi Khangba offering of foods and vegetables to the spirits was held today. The first Saturday in the month of March, the ritual has been performed since time immemorial to chase away evil spirits to bring peace and harmony in the state.
다시 원따기 아함의 탕전입니다. 서로 여러 홍품을 예수부 하우리 카방도 holдена ба аванкову маги масайгондоки локтоп 니제리아가 당직마까 범타는 부터브니 마시 파리 뿌리데기 장르가 서로 강바이부시 마시고 우여시다 당 원따기 아함의 탕전입니다. 시대 방콕적으로
11th Assam Rifles organized a veterinary camp at Chabangphai village of More Ward number 7. More than 100 dogs were vaccinated during the camp. Led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP is carpet bombing Varanasi and its surrounding regions with an array of ministers and senior leaders as the battle for Uttar Pradesh heads for a furious climax with the final 2 rounds of polling to go. With the Varanasi area due to go to polls on March 8, a battery of union ministers are camping in the holy city, giving an impression that a significant part of the government has virtually moved to the city. In fact, a clash of titans with both Modi and Ellen's partners, SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav and Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi, holding rival roadshows. Akhilesh's wife and Kannauj MP Dimple Yadav too will be present. Besides, BSP Chief Mayawati will also address multiple rallies in and around the city to end her campaign. Modi himself will spend the next 3 days in his constituency to give a final push to the party's campaign. On the other hand, to prove their might in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's constituency, the Samajwadi Party and Congress are leaving no stone unturned to ensure Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi and SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav's roadshow is a hit. It's roadshow versus roadshow in Varanasi today. A galaxy of senior leaders like Ghulam Nabi Azad, Raj Babbar, Dipendra Huda, Jitin Prasada, Dharmendra Yadav and workers from both parties have landed in the holy city to take part in a 10-kilometer long road show. Before we conclude, let's have a quick look at the top stories once again. Sporadic incidents mar what would otherwise be a peaceful first phase polling in 38 assembly constituencies. 84% voters turnout recorded. And Union Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari campaigns for BJP at Noni. That's all for now. Thank you so much for being with us.